Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he? And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Messi, nicely shaped ball, and he can clear it away. France have reclaimed it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Mateus.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. No luck with that dink over the top. France have got it back and they'll have another go. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Yamal stood his ground strongly. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Not the most accurate pass. Saliba. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's got away from him. Chance for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gremio are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gerrard, great vision. Messi. That has been cut short. Yamal is there to clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Rooney. Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France with the corner. They're first. Messi getting this one clear. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, just the keeper in his big chance! Goal! Gremio!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Gremio are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Costa Curta cuts it out. And it's Messi. Marcelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Hullet. And Hullet! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Corner number 2 then. Vieira with the clearance. Grêmio have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Neymar. Oh, just a keeper now! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law.
Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He's found a way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking for the run. And the counter is on. And he's been shifted off it. Gerrard. Messi. Rummenigge. Neymar tries a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that has left him in a heap. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's in plenty of space here. And that should get the job done. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Grêmio really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Grêmio have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Substituição em andamento.
So, into the second half.
Grêmio can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. Yamal powering forward here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe chasing after it. It's just beyond his reach. Vieira gets it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Grêmio have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Hullet. Gerrard. And it's Messi. And that has put paid to that. Can he get on the end of this? Maldini. Deftly away. And smartly reclaimed. Yamal, the specialist in tearing teams apart. It's a sharp pass. And that's been won straight back. Still just a single goal between the sides. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at.
Shapes to shoot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe.
Pretty robust defending.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bullet. He won't be happy with that one. Shifted upfield. Looking for options for movement. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And now the breakaway. And here's Messi. Yamal. He's picked his way through. It's anyone's ball now. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substituição no time do Grêmio.
Grêmio have their second corner now.
Camisa 30. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14. Camisa 10. Ronaldinho.
Neymar goes short.
Substituição.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Grêmio given another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Tries to pass it through.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Rummenigge. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Just about within shooting range. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Raniel can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Searching pass he's played there. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well read, nice interception. Costa Curta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Costa Curta.
France are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
They really do have to make something of this. Oh, played through for the wide man. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Gremio have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Rummenigge voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And it was all yellow. What a sight it is here at the famous Estadio Banorte. Anyone out there not in one of those famous Club America shirts would feel almost naked. We're up and running then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And it's Messi. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, they could be caught out here. Akanji. Could be danger here. Belletti. Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Messi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Akanji. And here's Gerrard. Good read, needed to be. To Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Belletti. Gerrard. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. He's having a pop! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Aimed beyond the defence. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Villa. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yamal ventures forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maldini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Looking tidy in possession here. That's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he plays one through. He's picked his way through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Gremio! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Gremio are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game. Good chance here! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Club America have reclaimed it. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. That is ended up in no man's land. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieira cuts it out. Club America are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's a trigger to this, whether it's someone opening up the passing lanes or making a move into the box.
Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Yamal, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Gremio looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that is headed for the middle. Maldini with the clearance. Oh, this is a great position. And they've got rid. Tries to dink it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone loose. Rummenigge. Well, that looks a decent ball. No, that's been intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How would you review the first half?
Gremio really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Gremio just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe wants to run onto this. Kaká. Vieira clears it away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well, that defending is unapologetic. He'll try from distance! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Cambio en el América. Número 10. Messi. Entrará al campo.
Oh, what a
Número
mistake!
8. Cambio.
Thuram. Messi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Shot at goal! Volleyed effort.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
It's their second corner of the game. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now, this could be a chance. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Gremio have themselves a chance from the spot. Khan must save this. That is some save from Khan! He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar with the short one. Club America are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? That has not gone well. Now it's Bale. Van Bouten defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is a promising build-up. Kaká. Defending was strong and firm. And he's managed to get rid. And he's forced to go back. Belletti. Oh, played through for the wide man. The referee has given a corner. Tries to get it clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's gone for goal! Kaká is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar. And the shot! And no mistake. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Club America really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Gremio are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. And a chance! Riveting on! That is just brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Cambio en el América. Número 18.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. A case now of complete control.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
Saliba. Reinildo. And here's Kaka. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cruyff. Rummenigge. That is good alertness. Here's the return pass. And here's Mbappe. Applies the finish! It is close, but that is the last of it. Grêmio really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Rummenigge, happy to bask in the accolades from all around, the stage most certainly his. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, queremos informarles que tenemos cámaras de circuito cerrado grabando para su seguridad.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Knocks it out wide. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vieira clears without hesitation. This is a promising build-up. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Schneider. And he's there to clear it. Ball's gone out of play. Looking for options for movement. Pass somewhat off target.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Costa Curta. Gremio yet to have an attempt on goal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. David Villa! David Villa! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Pullet really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Kuala Lumpur City have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That is some save from Khan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's gone for goal. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Yamal is one whose deliveries we all know about. He has found a way through. Rummenigge with the cross. Oh, important interception. It's Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Might want to be careful there. Gremio really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Referee has just said play on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. David Villa. Rijkaard. Yamal. Schneider. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal. Probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Neymar. And it's made its way to him. Pullet finds himself offside. Messi. Gerrard gets across and deals with it. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tries from distance. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's come to nothing. And it's been hooked away. Now that's well seen too. Schneider. And this is Pullet. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. And he skips past his man. And he's cut it out. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Premio come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish of true class! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Kuala Lumpur City are shapes to shoot! And he's let fly! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. That has ended up in no man's land. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Thuram clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Thuram. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Eder Militao.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Neymar. Vieira calmly anticipates. Quality ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rummenigge. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to pass it through. Neymar has it in a wide position. Great chance! And again! They want to be quick to recover this. That's been won straight back. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Neymar. And it's been played through.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, a Lumper City
Clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Neymar. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Villa. Yamal. This looks promising. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. And here comes the corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Gerard. Coming on the field. Number 47. Phil Foden. Number 2. Xabi Alonso.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gremio are looking to go forward now. Gullit going after that. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's been shifted off it. Van Basten. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Van Basten. Pass is just off target. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a cute ball. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Albert Ferrer short changes him with that pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tries to play it through.
That looks a good ball through.
Rummenigge! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one. Shot, surely! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Gremio were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's all...
Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Kimmich to Cancelo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through. Neymar. Ah, such a clever touch. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Kaut. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, it's a vicious effort. He's had it nicked away. And he's let fly! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yamal. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, well hit, very well hit, actually. Gremio have their second corner now. Neymar plays it short. Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. Great vision. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Drogba. Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? Thinks about the shot. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Kaut. Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yamal. Now it's Neymar. And he's running through. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. He leaps for it! No, just not quite. So, their fourth corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Messi. Now it's Neymar. He's being urged to shoot. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Drogba. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Flamengo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Drogba. Aims beyond the defence. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Kaut. Played out towards the right wing. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Neymar, not the most accurate pass. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Yamal. Rummenigge. An uncompromising challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it into space. Oh, what a ball! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Messi! Beckenbauer clears without hesitation.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
Yamal. Rijkaard trying to keep this in. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos desejar feliz aniversário de casamento a dos nossos sócios torcedores.
The second period is underway.
Gremio clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Kaut. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi. It's played through for him. He's found a way past. He is through here. And the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Kaut! Kaut! Super goal!
As responses to a half-time team talk go, that tops the lot. Of course, it enhances his reputation, and it has to give this team a surge of belief, surely.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Camisa 14. Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the...
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Drogba. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bale. He's got away. And he's managed to get rid. And that's been won straight back. And this is Messi. Messi! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Premio, restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's there to clear it. Out for a throw. And he was quick to react. Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Premio still have the cards to affect this game. Nicked it back promptly. Real chance. And he shoots! Goal! Gremio! And the comeback is complete. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Turan. Yamal. Showing great feet there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Back towards the middle. And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. Turan. Kimmich. Now Ruben Diaz. Serginho might just make this. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. A corner it is then. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Now, can they get him away?
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Knocks it into space. This looks promising. Van Basten. And it's Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cleared away. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. Shot a goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Burgess.
Australia genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's neat. He's in a great position. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckenbauer. This is a promising build-up. Played out towards the right wing. And they've got a throw. Burgess. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now Erankunda. And now they can clear their lines. Suter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has been cut short. Cause for mild irritation. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Threads one in. It's a promising position. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Van Basten, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Yamal. Beckenbauer. That has been slung wide. Vieira. And it's Kimmich. Yamal succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. And it's Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Irankunda. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And it's made its way to him, and he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substituição em andamento.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
It's an imaginative pass. A header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Beckenbauer. It's Cruyff. Thuram. And Yamal. Takes on his marker. Tries to play it through. Suter getting this one clear. Tries to get it clear. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Australia are looking to go forward now. Opts for safety. Van Basten. And it's Cruyff. And it's Serginho. Over to the right flank. And that's played in low. Suter gets it clear. Cruyff. And this is Van Basten. And here's Yamal. Burgess.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Gives it back. Distributed tidily. Lovely feet. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Well played and well cleared.
Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
This is it then, now or never. Erankunda. And that will be the final act. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
A rather flat performance from me when we expected...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of Joshua Kimmich, a real Swiss Army knife of a player. It's hard to find fault in a guy who's so versatile. Centre-back, full-back, central midfielder, deep-line playmaker.
And, of course, most importantly, a match winner.
A serial title winner, in fact, integral to so many successful campaigns for the Bavarians.
I guess his most celebrated goal came towards the end of the 1920 season. Top of the table clash, two teams very close. And Kimmich's side ended up winning 1-0, and that allowed them to power onto the title. They picked up maximum points from that point on, and won by 13 clear points in the end. Top move.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Played out to the left flank. Takes aim, there's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Great vision. It's played through for him. And that pass just didn't quite work. And the keeper's got it again. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rummenigge. And he is dashing away. And it's made its way to him. Forced to go back. Premio still without a single shot on target. Now he's got space here. And he's there to clear it. Loose ball now, and there's a change. And again! Harmlessly behind. Uzbekistan are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Beckenbauer, he's gone direct here. He'd have done well to reach that. That has been slung wide. Griezmann. Well, that looks a decent ball. Opts for safety. Looking for options for movement. Kimmich. That's going wide left. And it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? No, he's just misjudged that one. Almost half an hour in now. Van Basten. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. And this is Griezmann. Griezmann with the... Getting up there! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Can they get him away? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah.
Well, they can break here.
Now it's Griezmann. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He's had it taken off him. Kimmich
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That's tidy.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Played in. Oh, great leap!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he plays one through.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rummenigge. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we come to you now with
So,
a quick
nothing to report so far on the goals
for our
front.
World
After all
Charity
that
Fund.
probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
The second period is underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, nice touch. Kimmich.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's gone backwards. Distributed tidily.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Spread it left. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Here comes the cross.
Uzbekistan clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Big chance!
Cruyff. A heavy challenge.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
The
And it had
attendance
to
for
be.
this match was 80,113.
This is Van Basten.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. He's a sharp little ball here. Showing good feet. Crosses it in here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Griezmann, he leaps for it. He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Substitution for Uzbekistan. Number 11.
Uzbekistan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the...
He's rising! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's looking wide. They get a throw in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Substitution for Uzbekistan. Number 22. Number 13. Coming on the field.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
23. Number 21.
Ruben Dias. Turan. Spread to the right. And this is Cruyff. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. Finally the breakthrough.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And it's Griezmann. And that is well cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Van Basten! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
No way through. And it's been hooked away. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Gremio can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That's good play.
2 added minutes has been
Plenty of space out wide here. Now the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's the end. Gremio have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Gremio really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting under...
It's Van Basten! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he gets rid in a hurry. No, he's seen through all of that. Ito. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Ruben Diaz.
And it's Vieira. Beckenbauer. And it's Vieira. Adams.
To Thuram.
Kimmich.
Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Griezmann.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kimmich gets a foot in here, and they can counter here.
Cruyff.
Oh, good-looking ball.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Great defending, strong and determined.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Japan always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Van Basten.
And now the breakaway. And this is Griezmann.
And it's Kamada. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Goal! Gremio! And Gremio are in front.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they ended up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Maida stood his ground strongly.
It'll be a throw-in.
And he's had it nicked away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0. Cruyff.
It's a good ball out wide.
Griezmann.
He's shifting through the gears here. Has to go back here. Shoots! Got to be quick to recover this. Over to the right flank. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Picked out brilliantly.
Lovely feet. Vieira.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. That's a decent clearance. Oh, this is a great position.
Griezmann.
And this is Griezmann. And he shoots! Griezmann with a beautifully timed run.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Ito. Probing pass. Good played through for the wide man. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Japan get the second half started.
Gremio clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Can he get on the end of this? Griezmann. He's having a hit! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Griezmann just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And this is Griezmann. Van Basten. Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to belt it away. Japan are looking to go forward now. Kamada. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Thuram. And it's Thuram. Kimmich. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. Kamada with the short one. Now the delivery. Oh, good climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Yeah. And it's Griezmann.
Kubo.
No way he was going to let him past. Maida. And Kubo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get onto this? So no flag here. Griezmann with the cross. That's really well cleared. And they're back on the ball again. Vieira. Kubo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kamada. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's going for goal! But he's left disappointed.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Kubo. Great vision. Cross needs to be good. Cleared without hesitation. And they've got a throw. Now it's Kubo. Oh, and a chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Maida. Ruben Dias.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
The final seconds now. Rummenigge. And he's got the beating of his man. And this is Griezmann. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And it's Cruyff. Griezmann. Real chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Japan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart. And
that is it. The referee has seen enough. Gremio pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Griezmann picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what-might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Gremio really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. And he welcomes it in. Space for him to turn and look. Griezmann with... Oh, good climb! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
After 5 minutes is...
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's a delicate pass. Cruyff. Rummenigge. So what can they make of this? Kimmich. Now he's got space here. Picked out brilliantly.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Sane. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. For Musiala. And it's Sane. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Van Basten, he's on it, can he get away?
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, he's bustling through, oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Gremio are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Gremio are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Kimmich, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Could move up a gear here. And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge! Sane. Musiala. It's Kimmich. Sane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In towards the back stick. Thuram tries to clear. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played, well played. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Havertz. Now it's Musiala. And this is Sane. And Sane! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's been taken short. And the shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Done delicately. And he's there to clear it. Havertz. Kimmich. Sends it crossfield. And it's Wirtz. He's in a great position here. Kimmich. Now it's Van Basten.
Well, they could break here.
Van Basten. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Griezmann.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Kimmich. And it's Sané. Cruyff cuts out the pass. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Beckenbauer. Vieira. Now Ruben Dias. Thuram. Griezmann. Played out towards the right wing. Griezmann. He's got away. Elects to cross. Impressive jump. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Gremio find a position of real strength now. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
2 added minutes has been
It's a
indicated.
shade optimistic. Nicely aimed pass. Tar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Wirtz. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Volunteers for each block.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Gremio will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
Down to business again. Now that's well seen too. Kimmich. Couldn't squeeze it through. Wirtz. Musiala. That's good play. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Ball swung in. Adams gets it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, sweet feet. And he shoots! And yes, it's there! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Number 19, Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Rummenigge being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nemecha. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Musiala. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's an imaginative pass. Tries to get it clear. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Germany needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's a good foot in there. Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Musiala. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? It's a goal! It's all becoming so easy. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Number 7, Marco van Basten.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Number 10.
So now the difference is
Coming on
3.
the field is number 8, Leon
Pavlovic.
Goretzka.
Goretzka. Pass somewhat off target. Rummenigge. And this is Van Basten. Now it's Griezmann. Premio, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Sané. It's a goal kick. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Substitution for Germany. Number 7, Kai Havertz. Number 18, coming on the field, number 26, Kunde. Number 22,
Kimmich. And it's Thuram. And it's Kimmich. Into the last quarter of an hour. Driving on and making good progress.
McFasman! Goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again.
Germany making further changes here and in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Sané. Lobbed in behind. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance.
Can he finish?
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gremio are looking to go forward now. Raum and Pavlovic. And it's Goretzka. Now it's Sané. He is just caressing the ball. Kimmich skims one in. Cleared away. They've played it short. Wirtz. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Griezmann going after that. Nemecha. Raum. And it's Wirtz.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. And it's Wirtz. To Goretzka. Ah, such a clever touch. One side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Rummenigge collecting the match ball, and it is his. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.